you all for joining us tonight for our post-game press conference. So we'll start with the opening statement from Coach Robinson, and then we'll take questions from the floor.
Yeah, appreciate you guys hanging around. Tough loss. Didn't want to start off with conference play at home. Losing by 9 against a good Prairie team. Thought they played well. They had a good game plan offensively. They executed it. We had some stops early on, got some turnovers, things that we were focusing on. At the end of the day, I think we had too many turnovers, too many mistakes. The guys played hard to the end, missed a couple field goals, things we got to clean up. Biggest thing to me I take away from this game, if you can't kick, you can't win. So we got to tighten up the kicking game. We had too many mistakes in the kicking game. At the end of the day, I think that's what it cost us. Offense and defense, we know we got to make some improvements. We got the turnovers, then we still gave some away. Thought the kids played hard, they fought, executed the game plan, but just not good enough tonight. So we got to have the 24-hour rule, it's win or you lose. So we got to settle down, get everything, get back to work tomorrow. And we're going to play a tough Texas Southern team next week in Houston, so we got to travel and fly and all the logistics of that. So we got to get the kids upbeat and focused and get them turn the page.
Coach, talk about the play. You had a score that was called back for holding. It seemed like your penalties just came at the wrong time. You didn't have a whole lot of them. You only had 7. They just seemed like they came at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's part of football. That's one of the things on the edge. Tough call, could have went either way, but we got to get our hands inside and just be a little bit finer. Got to sharpen your pencil. So those penalties, of course, whenever you take points off the board because of a penalty, those really hurt. Those things we got to overcome that. When that happens, we got to overcome it. We still got to move the ball, come to the next play, and execute. So at the end of the day, we still have to execute. Had our chances, was in the red zone way too much to not get more than 15 points.
No, I think you drove the ball into Prairie View territory and all the 2 drives. You had the ball in the red zone a couple times, and that was moving you back. I guess, was there anything that you think changed once you got down deep into Panther territory?
No, I think we just need to execute. And when you get a 1st and 10, you have the 15 outside the 1st and 15. I mean, defensively, that's what you want. Now everything moves faster in the red zone. Now you need 15 yards so the defense can start playing for that. And let's make them kick 3-pointers. And of course, we didn't make the field goals we needed to make. I had an extra point block, so the kicking game let us down tonight, so we have to work on that. But I think to me, when you play good teams, they expose your weaknesses. So we know we have to sharpen what we're doing in the red zone. Be more creative with our play calling and be more creative with our execution. But I thought the kids fought hard, but that red zone offense was not good to us tonight.
Coach, there's never a good loss, but losing to a good team that's in the other division now helps you prepare for interdivisional play.
Yeah, but it's no positives from this. I didn't take any positives from losing to UCLA. So I'll never forget this game. Every loss is just like a little piece of you die, and it hurts. It's gonna hurt for a long time. So that's what the kids have to get over that. So I don't see any silver lines about it. I think this is the team that we matched up well against. And they executed. They got the job done, and we did it. And so that's it. The thing about it, we get 11 days out of 365. So we messed up one of them. So now you got to get back and get your mindset and get to the next one. So losses hurt. It's never a positive about a loss. You're not gonna never hear me say it was a tough loss, but we had something to learn from. We'll learn from it, but the loss was the loss, and we don't want to lose. We're not in the business of losing.
You mentioned that your special teams had many struggles tonight. What do you feel like went wrong?
I think some of the snaps on the field goals may have been a little bit off, but it's snaps that we still need to handle. So that affects the kicker. The kicker wants to have that confidence and that rhythm. When the snap is good one time and off the next, and then now it's just he's hesitant. So now the snap is good, but now he's thinking, should I wait or should I go? So that has to be a bam, bam, bam operation. And it started off, we knew they had a good rush team. They rushed really hard. We saw it on tape, but our guys, we mentally weren't prepared for it. We were coached up. We put emphasis on it during the week, but sometimes you just got to see it. So now something we got to focus on. But us as coaches, we got to make sure we got to do something, go live in practice to get more emphasis on that. But I mean, they showed on film that they were a good block team. So you can't let a good block team come in here and block the kick. You have to rise to that occasion. They executed better than we did.
Obviously, kicking team, extra points, field goals, that's an 11-man thing. But a lot of eyes obviously are going to be on the kicker. I guess. What do you tell, Iker to, just again, keep his confidence and stay, level-headed?
Yeah, he's a high-level, hard-working kid. I'm going to tell him don't go out there and kick 100 kicks tomorrow. Because he's that type of kid. He's going to try to work his way back into it. Your next kick is your best kick. I mean, kicking is mental, and so you always have to go out there knowing I'm gonna make the next kick, not thinking or hoping, but knowing I'm gonna make the next kick. You can miss 10 in a row, you gotta know I'm gonna make the next one. So you can't be afraid to shoot it, can't be afraid to kick it. He's that type of kid. I'm just gonna make sure he doesn't overkick, because he's a perfectionist. He'll be out there late after practice, and sometimes you gotta tell him, hey, that's enough. So he'll get it together, and we'll work on our protection, and we'll be better at it.
What did enabled you to roll with Jacory Merritt tonight? 17 carries, 143 yards, splitting carries in the first 3 games of the season.
I mean, I've been watching him. Everybody's been watching him the last couple of years. He was just behind a great back, and he was behind an Ezra Gray. And so you love a kid that was patient. He waited in time, and now it's his time. I told him when I first got here, Coach Williams told everybody, hey, it's your team, it's your offense. So I mean, kid from here in Montgomery, I just love the way he's been patient, worked hard the whole summer, and great night from him. But I know he wants to get the W more than anything. But his best football is still ahead of him. I'm expecting big things from him the whole year long. He's that type of kid.
Jacory, what clicked for you today after playing your best game of the season?
Basically just being patient and film. That's the best thing I can say helped me tonight was film and practice and going 100% in practice. I think that's a click.
You mentioned practice. How does practicing against your defense help you against teams like this?
Our defense, they swung to the ball, so I was just used to it. So I guess you could say.
Dematrius, how's your shoulder feel right now?
It's feeling good. Yeah, it's not sore either.
Can you take us back through that series where the ball just kind of seemed to slip out of your hand?
I'm not gonna blame this on him. Blame this on me. My hands were kind of slippery and the ball's kind of slippery, so just came on my hand and chopped through.
Did it feel like it was coming forward, or just
I felt like it was coming forward. Yeah, it did.
What were the toughest parts of getting back to the field after 3 weeks off? Was it more mental or more physical for you?
It was more mental because I had to just calm down. Just not think too much and stuff like that.
you drove the team in the third quarter, length of the field. With time running out, 3 minutes left, did you feel like you had enough time to get the team in position to make a run at this thing?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely made a mistake dropping the ball right till 3 minutes left. We definitely should have won this game.
Any more questions from the floor? All right, thank you all for joining us tonight.
I appreciate y'all for hanging out with us.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
All right.